a family who loves mountains, nature, golf, and when we heard about Auramah Valley, we thought that this would fit the bucket completely.
Having bought this apartment and spent time there, I feel that I really lucked out.
So I think number one, I always wanted to have a place which is a little away from Delhi. A place where I can go and spend my me time, more of a me time than being on the rush and bush of where I'm living over there. And I think when I looked at Auramah Valley, I thought this is the right place to me.
Everything that one would want in terms of a lifestyle to have there. That was one. The other was the location, the pristine environment, the serene sunsets.
Well, actually, it was quite easy. You know, we saw the site, we then saw the plans, and we got the paperwork. The promoter had got some people. His staff was very cooperative, very friendly. Was always willing to help us out if we had any questions. They were very responsive. So we just filled the forms in, and you know, it was pretty straightforward.
The next day morning after breakfast, I said the deal's done, and I had not even looked at anything else. So that speaks in itself that it was an experience that convinced us to go for it.
Everybody has the luxury of the fantastic view, the beautiful sunset. It's peaceful, it's quiet, there's no pollution. There is a purity to the place. There is a great aura to Auramah Valley.
If I have a stress level of say 80 or 90% before I leave, I would come back with my stress levels down to below 10%.
I'm comfortable to go to Auramah Valley any time of the year, 12 months.
Weather-wise, it's a great place. That's why I chose that place, because seeing the Delhi weather, seeing the Singapore weather, I think this was the ideal place to be. I think, and that's what excited me.
The nicest part about the weather in Lalodera is that it's quite moderate. So the summers are cool, very, very pleasant, and the winters are not too severe. So you can easily be up there in December, in January. It snowed while I was there.
The kids simply just love it there because the weather's superb in the afternoon to play outside, outdoors, which probably these kids don't get it in Delhi with the weather conditions and the pollution outside. So it's just like the weather, the location, the ambience, everything is just superb, which makes Auramah, I think, a great location for anyone to buy their holiday home.
The days are bright, great sunshine. The nights are cool, quiet, serene. The sunsets are romantic, quiet, beautiful.
We've been very, very lucky because we got together very early in the stage of the development that I got together some friends and family, and we picked up a whole block of 8-10 apartments together.
The thing which I like the most about my home is that I have my neighbors as all my friends, and apart from my immediate neighbors, the entire development is catering to similar minded people.
It's a nice group of people, similar backgrounds, similar outlooks, and met a few people who've moved in, and I think that it's a great community to be a part of.
Clearly it was friends and family. It was actually more friends who got together and bought a few places there. So we already have, in fact, in the block in which we're staying, we already know 4 or 5 of the families from Delhi who were there. We've all got it together, and before anyone goes there, we actually touch base with each other and try to plan it so that when we go there, there are other families also there for the weekend. So it's overall I think it's a very positive experience.
Community was the key thing, and I think Auramah Valley was able to get the right people in place. You want to be in a place where you be with like-minded people, you can spend some time, the ambience is good, the nature is there. I think, and that was all getting it very well on this place.
The quality of construction, the passion of the developers toward the project which we knew that if this is what is being promised, then this is what is going to be delivered. And there was a timeline that they spoke about, and they stuck by it.
The general construction, the attention to detail, it's not done in a commercial way. It's not done like a developer would do it. It's done very much as somebody would do their own home. That appealed to me.
The construction quality is awesome, and whenever I've been there, I have not seen. Otherwise, after 6 months, 3 months, it started deteriorating a lot, but it is not. And I think what I like about the management, and I would like to say especially the leadership of Manav, that he's trying to develop new things every time. I think he's giving us a culture of a good club over there, which I'm very excited about. He's improving things, and I think he's focusing great on how all his friends, now all of us are his friends, who are living comfortably over there.
There's a lot of sunshine, which probably in Delhi nowadays you don't get it. And plus, you know, the rooms, the living area, the stuff, they're all so spacious that it just makes it a very comfortable living for anyone who needs their holiday home in the hills. Management and promoters, mainly I have interacted with Manav, who has given his personal attention to everything, and any problem, although we didn't have, but anything that we wanted to discuss, he was so accessible, which is so unlike other builders and promoters and developers that, you know, you have to go through another team of people, but he takes all personal attention and he makes sure your works are done the way you want it.
They have been so cooperative and so supportive. In fact, I am the one who's guilty party where who's not doing things what they want me to do. But I think very nice people, very supportive. Everything happens on time. They really understand what customer service is.
Auramah Valley is looked after very well when you're not there. And every time I come back to the apartment, it's perfectly maintained, it's beautifully cleaned, and it feels like you're walking into a new apartment every time.
They are very nice people, both at the management level and at the site itself. The people who actually deal with you and serve you your little daily needs. I think they've pretty much covered everything that anybody might want as a part of their lives. For the people who are into cards, they have the card room. For billiards, they have snooker. They have swimming. They have everything there. But the helipad was a jackpot.
I believe there is a spa also coming up. So that would definitely be a big attraction for people, you know, to sort of relax and to enjoy yourself and amidst nature. Open gyms, of course you can go in for the walks and all also. There is a lovely forest trail right there, which we had also gone for.
I personally believe Auramah, the way it's designed, it's going to be a self-sustained little township, so that anyone who's there, even with friends and family, they don't even have to walk out of the resort. You can have everything indoors, in-house, and you know, you can have your spa, you can have your pool, you can have your tennis courts, and also there's the business center, because these days whenever we are traveling, it's not that we can ever be without work. So the facilities and everything being given at Auramah obviously stands apart from other projects who don't even think into these things while designing a project.
I think in something like this, the main thing you need here is dependability, transparency, and honesty. I would recommend that anybody who's looking for a house in the hills in India and is looking for a creaseless experience, I think Auramah Valley is their one-stop shop.
Very nice people, very supportive. Everything happens on time. They really understand what customer service is.